The fall colors are here, which means ski season is right around the corner. So I wanted to go over 4 things that I think are going to help you be more comfortable on the ski slopes. And even if you've been skiing for a while, these are things that I think are going to be tips to help you be a better skier because you're going to be more comfortable. And when you're more comfortable and you're more relaxed, you tend to be a better skier, as well as you're going to enjoy the day on the slopes more. So the first thing I want to talk about is goggles. You definitely need to have goggles in order to go skiing. However, what a lot of people don't realize is that there's been huge advancements made in goggles now, and many brands will carry a removable lens. And why I think this is important compared to traditional goggles is that if you are skiing in overcast days, or you're skiing on a day, or you're maybe going night skiing, having a removable lens allows you to switch out from this is a very tinted lens, which is great for a bluebird day or a very sunny day when you're getting a lot of reflection. But then when that sun starts to go down or it goes further away around the mountain, like 2 o'clock, 3 p.m. in some places, it's nice to then be able to take this off and switch to either a yellow lens or a clear lens so you can see the slopes better. And that may sound like not that big of a deal. However, if you have ever been on a slope when it's a little bit mushy, or maybe it's been cut up because there's been a lot of people all day, and then it starts to freeze or harden, once it gets a little bit cooler in the day, being able to see those bumps with your eyes with clear or yellow is going to keep you from being surprised and potentially could keep you from being injured. So that's why I recommend getting a removable lens style goggle anymore. Doesn't really matter the brand, whatever brand that you like. However, I think this is a huge advancement because it is more comfortable when you can shade your eyes when there's a lot of reflection off the snow, and it's safer when you can change those out for a lens that's going to allow you to see better as the day goes on and the sun starts to go down. So that is number 1. Goggles with a removable lens. I think that is a great piece of gear. Number 2, if you're new to skiing, you might not have one of these. And if you've been skiing for a long time and you don't have one, I don't know why you wouldn't, but is a gaiter or some kind of baklava. And why I like something like this is because you can't fold it down so it's just covering your neck. But this is what I wear underneath a helmet rather than a hat. A lot of hats these days are just too thick to wear under a helmet if you want the helmet to fit properly. And the baklava is just about perfect. But then what's nice about the baklava is that you can pull this up, cover your nose when it's really cold, or you can pull it down and you can just have your neck uncovered, or you can fold it all the way back. And then it's just kind of like a neck gaiter, and you can take this on and off. If you ski somewhere that is cold or has a lot of wind, one of these is invaluable on those days. Once you start to get under, I'd say 20 degrees, and you start to get heavier winds, having something like this is going to protect your face from windburn, your neck from windburn, make you more comfortable, and they fit so nicely underneath a helmet rather than a thicker hat. And a lot of times when I'm skiing, this is enough to keep my head warm underneath a helmet with the flap. So I definitely recommend something like this. Once again, doesn't matter the brand. However, we'll have links to all this stuff down below. But get yourself some kind of gaiter like this. It's going to save you and make you more comfortable on the slopes. Now, this is something that might be a little bit controversial. However, I have loved this, and a couple people I know that are a little bit older and have not as good a circulation have loved this as well. And it really has extended the amount of time that they can stay on the slopes and how much they enjoy skiing and kind of bringing that back. This is heated socks. These are heated ski socks. And how these work are, you've just got a little battery pack here. It's a rechargeable battery pack. Let me take it out of the sock here. And you put that rechargeable battery pack, you charge up on your day at home or before you go to slopes, you plug it into the sock, and then depending on what brand you get and whatnot, you can get about 12 hours of warmth out of these. And they're usually adjustable between like 1 to 5 settings or 1 to 4 settings. Now, a common mistake a lot of new skiers make, or if you haven't skied in a while, is wearing 2 socks. You never want to do that with a ski boot. It's going to fit improperly, can actually cause you blistering, and then your feet aren't going to like ventilate properly. You can get too much sweat in there, all stuff like that. So you really want to wear a ski specific sock. So this on its own, even without the heating, if the heat runs out, this is truly a ski sock. It does feel like it's made of mostly wool. I think you can get different brands that are made of wool and then have the heater coil in there. However, on a really cold day, or if your boots are cold for whatever reason, I don't recommend having cold boots, but if your boots are cold, these things are perfect to keep your feet just a little bit warmer, that you're gonna have a longer day and you're gonna feel more comfortable. And on those really cold days, once you start to get under 20 degrees, these things are invaluable. Other people will be complaining about their toes, how cold they get, and your toes are gonna be nice and crispy. And why I like these versus something like a, they have those toe heat packs that you can put in there. You can adjust the heating and cooling with these versus you can't do that with the toe packs. Those are kind of all the way in there and they're all the way on or all the way off. And then those do create kind of like a lump underneath your foot and you're skiing all day. That can mess up the geometry of how you're skiing, as well as you really shouldn't have that much extra space in your boot if you have a custom fitted boot that you're putting stuff like that into your sock, and that can just create more pressure points. So this is a nice ski sock regardless, in terms of just it's long enough to go over the top of the ski boot, and then it's got normal kind of wool material that you would have for a ski sock, and then you've got these rechargeable batteries that go in here that allow you to heat your feet. So this is going to make you more comfortable. And once again, if you're going to be more comfortable skiing, you're usually going to be able to go longer, as well as you can concentrate on the things that matter, like your form and having a good time. So being more comfortable on the ski slopes, highly recommend something like this. And now here we are to number 4. And I think this is an essential piece of gear. I've had these for a long time. These are just some kind of, I don't know what you would call it, performance wear undergarment, or leggings. So I wear these underneath my ski pants, and you want something that's going to fit you well. They make all kinds of different stuff that is ski specific, but you can see these are just a nice legging. I like to wear these rather than any other kind of pant because you're going to feel more free underneath the ski pants, as well as you're going to have some warmth. You need something underneath your ski pants to be warm, and having something like this is going to keep you warmer. And then what's nice is, you're wearing something, so at the end of the day, when you want to change, you can just take your ski pants right off and you've still got the leggings on. These are similar. I'm sure they make a ski specific kind of undergarment. We'll put that on there. But this is like what you would wear if you were running in cold weather. And it's been awesome for me. Had these for years and years and years. And I would not go skiing without them, because keeping your legs warmed up is essential to making sure that you don't pull a muscle, that you're comfortable, that you're enjoying your time skiing, and that you've got everything you need to stay warm so that you're not getting cold halfway through the day. So those are the 4 things that I recommend to make you more comfortable while you're skiing on the slopes. And if I had to say what is the number 1 thing that I would get to be more comfortable and more safe on the slopes, is go with some goggles with removable lenses and get a lens that's going to be able to shade you from the sun and cut down on the glare on the slopes, and then get a clear or yellow lens, whatever you prefer, so that you can go night skiing with that and or just ski late into the afternoon. Number 2, I would say this, to me at least, is an essential piece of equipment, the Baklava, and be able to be comfortable and then ski and then cover your face when you need it, especially when it's windy. Number 3, the socks. And then number 4, the undergarments to keep your legs warm underneath your snow pants. So thanks for watching this. We're getting ready for ski season. We're going to have a whole bunch more content for you. And if you want to learn more, click down in the description below. Or if you want links to any of this stuff or multiple options for this stuff, check down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.